In this video, we'll be looking at this mFish electronic Rhino 65-watt charging brick. They did turn this in before review, but as always, this does not affect our opinion in any way. So this is just the box that it comes in. We have some nice kind of reflective material. We'll go ahead and open the box here. First thing we see here is a user manual, and then we have the actual charger itself. Just a little plastic sleeve over it. Looks like we have nothing else in the box here. Looking closer at the charger itself here, you can see we have a pretty nice little compact design. It is a 65-watt charger, so that's a lot of output for this small little charger. I'll do a quick size comparison with my laptop chargers. This is also a 65-watt charger, so the exact same output capacity. This one is one compact little block. This even has a built-in cable with it and 2 ports, and it's still much more compact and all that. So you can see this is definitely a very compact little cube, especially for running at the full 65 watts, which is the exact same as this charger. So as I mentioned, this has a built-in cable as well as a USB-C port and a USB-A port. In terms of the charging speed, you'll be able to get that full 65 watts if you're charging just one device at a time. So if you're using either this USB-C cable or this USB-C port, you'll be able to get the full 65 watts. And if you're using just this one USB-A port, you'll be able to get 60 watts. As you use more of the ports, the charging rating will go down a little bit. So of course, it is rated for 65 watts total, not 65 watts simultaneously across all 3 ports. So that's pretty understandable, but you'll still get very good speeds using this port simultaneously. So if you're using both USB-Cs, you'll get 45 watts out of this one and 20 watts out of this one. And if you're using this cable and this USB-A port, you'll get 45 watts out of this cable and 18 watts out of this one. And if you're charging 3 devices simultaneously with this, you'll get 45 watts out of here still, and then these will run at a collective 15 watts. So definitely still pretty decent. The biggest thing is you'll get kind of 45 watts out of one USB-C port no matter what. Though if you are just using these 2 ports and not using this cable, you only get a total of 15 watts out of this, which is kind of the only negative way to use this, although that is a little bit unfortunate because this cable is only 2.6 feet long. So if you're wanting to use like a long USB-A cable and a long USB-C cable, then you'll only get a total of 15 watts out of this, which is, again, a little bit unfortunate. That's kind of the only negative thing I could find about this. So you would just kind of want to make sure you either are using only this USB-C port, or if you're going to be using the USB-A, you want to make sure you're using that built-in cable. So it's pretty fine for most scenarios, but as I said, if you're going to be using 2 longer cables, you will be getting kind of slower charging speeds because you won't be using the built-in cable. But in terms of the built-in cable, it's definitely very nice to have included. It doesn't really take up any space or anything on the charger, and it's just very convenient, so you don't need to bring an extra cable. You just kind of bring this one charger, and it has a built-in one. So to actually go ahead and use this, you kind of pull it out to your desired length, and then it will lock into place. If you want to put it back, you just pull it out a little bit further, and it will retract. So of course, if you can pull it out to be a longer length if you want to, then it will stick out like that. And then again, you just pull it again to retract it. In terms of using the other ports, I think they go really nicely with mFish's other cable that kind of matches really well with this charger. So you can go ahead and use the USB-A port if you want to, like this. So that looks pretty good. As I said, it's all kind of a gunmetal material, so it looks really good and matches very well. They are from the same brand, so that makes sense. But then if you want to, you can also take this cable and put it via USB-C, and then you can plug it in like this as well. So it looks pretty nice here. Again, I think it really matches well with this cable, so definitely a good option. So the combination of these makes you able to charge really any device as well as a bunch of them simultaneously, which is cool. Another cool thing about this charger is it does have a real-time output screen. So this is actually a display under here. I'll show you in a second, but it will give you your real output numbers, which says exactly how fast you're charging. All right, so we'll go ahead and plug this into the wall just to show you what it looks like. So we can go ahead and plug it in. And you can see that little wattage rating I was talking about earlier. So we can take the cable here and just kind of pull it out like this. Plug it into our iPad Pro down here. As soon as we plug it in, it starts charging, and then we can see the wattage rating coming from the charger. So the iPad can charge at a maximum of 40 watts, so that's kind of what we're getting, close to 40 there. So very nice to be able to just kind of see the exact wattage rating that's coming out of the charger. Again, if you were to plug in a different device, that would probably go up a little bit just because, of course, there'd be more total wattage coming out of this, but it does just kind of show your total output as far as charging goes through this block. The only other small kind of quirk I have with this is that in the previous clip, as you saw, it does charge kind of sideways, which I think is weird. And in my opinion, this is kind of the up way. It does like have that branding on the top, and it says 65 watts, and you can read it and all that from this angle. But when you're charging it, because of how the plug is, you need to do that at this side. So it's a little bit odd in my opinion. I guess it makes more sense for the cable, but it'd be nice to be able to kind of have it upright and reading everything while it's plugged in, but that's not the way the prongs are oriented. So it's a pretty small detail, of course, but it's just a tiny bit annoying in my opinion. But overall, it's still a very solid charger. Like I said, it's essentially a really powerful laptop charger, phone charger, and another charger all built into one. You can charge up to 3 devices, and even having 2 devices using these ports, you'll still get 45 watts out of this cable, which is definitely a lot faster than most phone chargers. So to have all that built into this one cube makes it very versatile, very good for traveling, or in general just kind of throwing in your bag and kind of bringing around with you, because you're able to charge 3 devices at very fast speeds, all using this compact little cube.